It's really a testament to God. It's a testament to all of our coaches, all the hard work we put in. Coming into the season, Jack and I talked about being the best duo in the nation. It's something we always dreamed about, saying like, all right, we can do this. We just need to put in the work. It's just a testament to my teammates and to my coaches.
When you play at that level and you earn Big Ten linebacker of the year, how much does that make you think more about potential for the NFL after this season?
There is a lot of factors that go into the decision. Right now, I just want to focus as much as I can on the bowl game. I want to send off the seniors on a high note. That's mainly my focus right now. There's always time to think about the possibilities of the future, but right now the main focus is the bowl game.
What are some of the factors that will go into that decision?
I'm trying to listen to as many people as possible, trying to collect as much information as I can from my family, from the coaches, from my teammates, certain individuals. It's all about just knowing as much as I can.
When it comes to that, is there one way or another that you feel like you're leaning right now, or have you not decided on?
I haven't decided. It's definitely a really big decision. I love my teammates, but again, it's just all I care about right now is we need to end on a high note. Because I love this program, I love our seniors, I love this team, and that's all I want right now.
If you do come back, what type of defense do you think you will have that you can lead and maybe right some of the wrongs back this year?
Yeah, I mean, just like we always talk about, we don't rebuild, we reload. There's always going to be guys that are going to step up. Always, we've got a bunch of like trustworthy guys that all the coaches trust. If I come back, it's going to be special. Even if I don't, whether I do or not, it's going to be special because I know these guys that are here. I know the work that they put in, and we got amazing coaches here. Best in the country, in my opinion, at what they do and how they scheme things. Yeah. I mean, I've done that. Again, just going off. You want as much information as you can to make the most careful decision and most thoughtful decision.
Would it need to be? I don't know exactly how it works, whether it's day 1, day 2, or come back to season. Would it have to be a draft grade of first two or three grades or first rounds? How do you decide something like that?
I'm not going to really put a number on it or anything like that. It is more than just a number. It's weighing a lot of factors. Like there's a lot of special stuff going on here, and a lot of things we could do next year. And it's more than just like potential this or potential that. A lot of it is things you want to accomplish too.
Have you had a chance to look at Arizona State then?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're just starting to introduce. We kind of fall camp type stuff for a little bit. Going at each other like one-on-ones, one defense, one offense. We're slowly getting introduced to them as we go.
I know it's only been 3 bowl practices, I think Dean said, but just who stood out to you during the trio of practices? Either younger or older guys.
Just on the defensive side, we can speak of. Owen was making some really, really good plays today. He had big plays today. Hunter's also doing well. He's shining as well. It's just a lot of guys, but those two definitely stood out to me.
What's made Jordan Turner be a guy that Coach Leonard trusts and he's kind of gotten in that rotation when you and Jack come out?
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, what's made Jordan Turner a guy that Coach Leonard trusts and gets in the field or on the field when you and Jack come out?
I think Jordan is one of those guys that has a really mature sense of the game. Everybody respects him. He's not someone who's ever messing around when it's time to be serious. He's never doing the wrong thing. He's always doing the right thing, and he's making those big plays. He's making those big plays in games, which is the biggest part. So just that alone, be able to make the big plays in games is continual build of trust with the coaches. Great instinct for sure. He's just like Jordan. He shines in pass coverage. And it was fall camp. He was getting a bunch of interceptions. Sometimes on the twos, maybe the ones sometimes. He's definitely a really instinctive player. he might not be the biggest right now or the strongest, but he's getting through those blocks as well and finding the ball. And again, just really instinctive guy.
Jake Chaney says you guys like to give him a hard time about his height, but what's allowed him to be one of those few freshmen that didn't redshirt this year?
You know, he's one of those guys where, like, all right, I want to watch him get on the field. You know, I've seen how explosive he is. He's got a lot of twitch. Even when he's had to step up for when guys are down, he's had to play scout team running back. Like, even at running back, you can see how twitchy he is, you know, playing for us. But I'm definitely excited to see him get on the field.
What's the meanest thing you've ever said?
Oh, man. I don't know if we should say that on camera. I don't know. We give him a lot of crap, though.
A lot of guys have talked about Marcus Allen. What do you think makes him potentially be a really good wide receiver?
He's definitely, like, good at, like, putting on moves on defenders. You know, he finds ways to get open. I've noticed that. But, you know, you can continue to see his rise, and, you know, it's cool to see.
What stands out about Hunter? I know you mentioned him making some plays, but what stands out about him as a player?
I kind of like just, like, his energy. There's a lot more than that stands out. He's always trying to, like, rip at the ball. He's always trying to, like, do that like extra game-changing plays. Like, he's getting a bunch of PBUs in practice, and he's getting those strips, which is huge. You know, it could be game-changing in a game. But, you know, he's confident, and that's one of the biggest things that you could say, like, as a freshman and having that confidence. That's probably the biggest thing for a lot of people.
Bigger as a safety too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
How quickly would you say guys being able to flush what happened in Minnesota? How would you kind of describe the demeanor really just coming back here, ready to work again with some more hardware on that?
I mean, it definitely does sting. You know, like I said earlier, there's no worse feeling, and it affected a lot of people throughout the whole program. But you know, right now it's just like if we're in the season and we had a game like that, it's all about turning the next page and moving on to the next game. And right now that's Las Vegas. So you know, I think the guys are doing a really good job. There's high energy in practice right now, so we're looking forward to the game right now.
You excited for Vegas?
Yeah, I mean, I just turned 21, so perfect timing. Nah, I mean, yeah, it'll be a good experience. You know, test out a team we haven't played against, obviously, so it'll be a fun challenge.
You've had a lot of successes especially this year. How much, when you evaluate is your pass coverage something that you focus on as an area where you think teams can look at?
Pass coverage?
Yeah, something that needs to grow. How do you evaluate kind of that aspect of the game translating into the next game?
You know, you definitely, if you're looking at, like, production-wise, it's a pretty bad year for me in coverage. You know, it's always something you got to, like, look at, not only your strengths to improve on, but you got to look at your weaknesses, and you know, staying another year would help with that. And there's, you know, you got to look at weigh everything, and that is part of it. And there's always stuff I can work on.
Only no defenders got invited to the Senior Bowl. Is that something that irks you guys a little bit?
I mean, it is kind of odd when you got the, you know, number one defense rushing wise, am I correct? Or total yardage too. It is kind of odd. You know, you got a ton of playmakers on the defense. You know, it is what it is, and we're just focused on the game right now at hand. But it would be nice to see some of my teammates honored in that way. But everybody's focused on the game. It's not like we're sitting here crying about it. So we're focused on the game.
Leo, throughout the year, Deacon Hill's been the scout team quarterback, right?
Yeah.
What have you seen from him? I know it's a little different where he's doing a different offense every week, but what have you seen from him as a quarterback?
That dude's got a cannon. You know, he bombs that stuff deep, and, like, on our starting defense, he's making those big plays. And, you know, it's been a privilege to have him because he's got that cannon. He's throwing it 65 yards down the field, you know, on the money a lot of the time. So he's definitely helped us out a lot. He's got really good poise in the pocket. You know, especially, you know, it helps playing against his starting defense as well, because we're bringing the pressure no matter what, because, you know, we're trying to get the best look we can, and he's definitely benefited from that. He's got great poise, and again, anybody will tell you that arm is crazy.